This is the Travis Davenport Show, finally back. And it is starring Travis Davenport, and our special guest tonight is Lady Gaga. Welcome your host, Travis Davenport.
Hello, Facebook fans, and welcome to the Travis Davenport Show, back on the air. First time in about 13 years, so tonight we rekindle the old flames that we've lost along the 13 years, and hopefully we'll answer some questions that I've asked my Facebook friends to deliver to me this week. We're going to start off by setting some rules here. There are no rules. Basically, any question that you want answered by me, please let me know. I've got 4 or 5 questions here tonight that my friends have asked me, and we're going to answer them the best that we know how. Some of the answers you may feel are kind of out there, but I guarantee you it will be a show worth watching. The first question that I received is, why do some call the Allen wrench a hex key and vice versa? Here's the answer. An Allen wrench, or an Allen key, hex key, or hex head wrench, whatever, is a tool used to drive Allen screws and bolts, which have hexagonal sockets in the head. It's actually a better screw than like a flathead or a Phillips point. You can actually get more torque on it using an Allen wrench. It was originally a trademark of Allen Manufacturing, hence the name Allen wrench, in Hartford, Connecticut in 1943. Here's a little ditty also. In non-speaking English parts of Europe, it's usually known as a umbraco key. So maybe if you're on Jeopardy or something like that, that question will come up, and hey, you'll know that. All right, question number 2. Have you heard any more about medical advances in impregnating males? As I was doing some research on this, I found a real funny site. I think it's called RYT Hospital at Duane Medical Center. I think there's some jokers out there that try to misconceive others. They said there was a Mr. Lee, and he had a embryo and amniotic sac placed in his abdomen. It's really funny stuff. I think it's made up, like a made-up website or something, but it is actually worth a look. Very, very professionally done. If this is true, thank goodness, that this has been done. But I kind of doubt it. They have, stuff to back it up. They say that when the fetus was in his abdomen, that it grew, and things like that. And of course, in birth, the only thing that could be done, of course, would be a cesarean section. So take a look at that. Again, that was RYT Hospital at Duane Medical Center. I think it's .com or something like that. You can use it. You can either Google it or a web crawler, whatever. Okay, we have a very good question here. Basically it goes along right now with what we have on the ground, which is snow. Here in Abilene, we've got about 8 inches of snow here. Where does the white go when the snow melts? Well, unlike most other colors that occur in nature, the color white spontaneously evaporates at temperatures above 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Coincidentally enough, this is the exact temperature at which snow melts, making white and snow disappear in the thin air at the same time. The name for this is the Blanc atmospheric resorption process. This is the reason that animals in the Arctic have become white over time, as the atmospheric whiteness has stuck to their fur. So, very good question there. Next question is, what would the state of the nation be if there were no handouts and parents were held legally accountable if their children failed to perform to a set of standard in academics? And I may get into trouble on this one. I usually do. But personally, I feel that that some parents do need to be more concerned with their children when they are in school. There are too many kids having kids. There needs to be a plan put into place that all, not just some, but all expected parents need to be mandated to go to classes. That's not lower class, that's not middle class, and that's not upper. That's all 3 classes. There needs to be a limit on children based on income. Yeah, we're going to infringe on some rights here. But if you think about it, you know, the parents that they're out there that are having kid after kid, just to get government assistance. It's not fair to everyone else. The middle class, usually has to be the one that holds that burden and has to pay for those. Um, now, I bet the left is really going to have a heyday on me this one, but please be gentle with me. I'm just trying to prove my point. Um, let's look at Japan for the school aspect. Japan has a 90% graduation rate for high school and 40% for college with their population. This is due to placement exams. Now you think, yeah, sometimes you got to take a placement exam to get into college, maybe some specialty schools and things like that. Here's what they do, and here's how they're getting it right in Japan. Their placement exams, not just for college, not just for high school. They also have middle school and elementary school exams as well. So that seems to be getting them back, on the right path, and they, are really successful right now. All right, here's the next question. Um, is it better to compromise and to get something done, or to push forward the progressive or conservative movement and have gridlock? Uh, Compromise, of course. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that in order for things to work, we do have to, compromise, our ideas sometime, whether or not they liberal, they conservative, or middle ground. However, as we've seen with not only this regime, but others that have preceded it, uh, tax and spend simply does not work. Socialism does not work. There needs to be some conservative ideas and structure, along with liberal ideas as well. We need to refocus back around when our forefathers founded upon our nation. Uh, the problem we have, in my opinion, is convenience, and that's worldwide. Let me explain that a little bit further. It's easy to go out to the grocery store and buy vegetables and fruits instead of growing them yourself. Um, we've been too convenient on doing that. And our health also is hurt because of that. A little hard work will keep you with fruits and vegetables all year long if you do canning and drying out foods and things like that. When you buy a tomato out of the store, I can almost guarantee that it was picked green and then gassed until it was a suitable color, whether it be red or yellow or orange. There are far too many gardens today, uh, and there are there are people out there that are trying to figure out ways to stop the common man from having gardens anymore as well. We need to just to refocus a little bit and look at the things uh, that were back in the 1780s. What can we learn from that? We've gone way far away from what our Constitution said. It has been amended, amended, and amended. I think we need to get back to the basics, and I think that Washington, could use some common talk from common people, and that's what I would like to get across with this show. Just ideas that you guys may have, and I would just love to discuss anything further. So please keep those questions coming in, and hopefully we'll make this into maybe a weekly show or something like that. But any question that you have, please post it on on my Facebook on my wall. So I guess that right now we will kind of get ready to go with our next guest, Lady Gaga, and I'm sure that everybody would like to see her because we're going to talk to her a little bit about her life and things like that. So thanks for dropping by, and we'll return with segment 2 of the Travis Davenport Show in just a few minutes. See you then.